Welcome to the Gaming X. We're a brand new channel dedicated to everything Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Today we're going to take a look at our review of Assassin's Creed Origins, available on Xbox, PS4 and PC. Now Origins marks the 10th main installment of the Creed series as you take on the role of Bayek the Last Medjay. You'll travel across Egypt out for vengeance following the death of your son. Now this is by far the biggest Assassin's Creed yet. So let's take a look at gameplay first. Assassin's Creed's no longer an action title, this is an action RPG. Gone are the days of simply running through the main story, instead the game now demands you reach specific character levels to advance. Each mission has an attached level, and choosing the braver mission when you're 2 to 3 levels away will result in near instant death. The RPG elements don't stop there either, they're reflected in a skill tree where points upgrade your abilities, and there's now an option to upgrade your weaponry alongside your character. Now this introduces an element of grinding to the series, and it's something I found myself doing frequently. Whether it was destroying enemy bases, completing side quests, or hunting the local wildlife. Be warned, even the hippos and hyenas have levels that can crush you in seconds. Now over the 20-hour story, repetition will kick in, and I warn you now, it's absolutely necessary to complete this game. As always, the controls are consistent, they're responsive, the parkour's effective, the combat's fluid, but overall it's still very simplistic. It's going to be familiar to anyone who's invested in the series previously. Also, a brave move by Ubisoft with the gameplay was to push the focus away from parkour, and they've created a more horizontal map compared to vertically built past titles. The Origins game reflects realistic environments with the occasional vertical structure, and this adds a new dynamic to the gameplay where climbing to escape or leaping across rooftops isn't always an option. This map is by far the best the Assassin's Creed has ever been, and you'll find yourself travelling from jungles to cities to endless desert. Unfortunately, as with most Assassin's Creed titles, bugs are present. The most frustrating, finding myself stuck on the environment, which frequently resulted in death. Audio is a strong area for Origins. The environments sound just as alive as they look on screen. The weaponry sounds realistic and weighty, which really adds to the impact of your battles. And the music is excellent, if limited. I frequently found myself playing with environmental sounds only, and I wish they had included more. Voice acting for the majority is also of a very high level. My only gripe here would be with a single trigger, whistling for my horse or camel. When pressing down on the directional pad, no sound would play, so I would be unsure if I had used the correct command. This though is a very small issue, and one I'm sure they will resolve with a future patch. Now the game looks absolutely incredible, and I can't commend the team at Ubisoft for how good this looks. The environments from the jungle, city, water and desert are truly spectacular. For a game this size, it's amazing just how much detail they managed to get in there, and they clearly put a lot of effort into reflecting an Egyptian landscape. Climbing a pyramid to sink took me back to that first sink in Assassin's Creed 10 years ago, and they truly captured that wow factor again.
This must have been built
I will also commend the level of brutality brought to the excellent kill animations, but as always, I just wish I was controlling them. The game of course has issues like any game of its size. Clipping is frequent, you'll find low res texture issues on closer inspection, and pop-up happens throughout. With pop-up, I would predict this is simply a restriction of the hardware itself, and I hope the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro will resolve this. Now while the story starts off emotionally strong with the death of Bayek's son, it quickly dissolves into a reason to move from target to target with little to no extra motivation. It just slowly moves away from this opening storyline and really never grasps onto anything else. It's largely forgettable, with underdeveloped characters and a lead who never really gets to shine. Fortunately, you will find strength in the supporting characters, who make up for some of the personality that's missing in the lead. This same issue runs into the side quests where story elements are not developed, but rather relegated to a repetition of go here, kill this, repeat. So the final verdict. Overall, Origins is a great experience and one you truly need to witness. The selection of the setting and great visuals means everyone should see it running. However, Assassin's Creed has always had issues and Origins does not repair them. A simplistic control scheme alongside a weak story with forced grinding means Origins misses out on truly being great. The Gaming X awards Assassin's Creed Origins a 7 out of 10. Remember everyone, if you liked what you saw today, then please hit subscribe. We truly appreciate it.